Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages Linked Heroes game. I'm starting off though in Oracle of Seasons because last episode Data got a secret from a ghost to the north of Dungeon 1, and the ghost said to go to the cemetery in Holodrum and take the secret to a ghost over there. We have to look for a grave that doesn't have any flowers. Well, we know flowers bloom in spring, so we'll have to change the season to spring. But we're lucky the game started off with the season in spring, so we're okay there. We all see that things are okay here in Huron Village. We got some new people hanging around. We saw that Bippin and Blossom at their old house that they moved to Labrina. So like I said, we'll be able to keep on influencing Danny and how he grows up. Dinner's here now dancing. Data, you're safe. Thanks to you, peace has come to the land of Holodrum. Look, the people are happy. Let us dance together again. Data, by the way, Impa received a letter from a homing pigeon and immediately traveled on to Labrina. In haste. It sounds as if all is not well. What could be happening in Labrina? I have a bad feeling about it. Well, we know what's happening in Labrina. Varen, the Sorceress of Shadows, has possessed Nayru, the Oracle of Ages, and she's basically causing all the people of Labrina to feel sorrow so that she can have the flame of sorrow be lit. That along with the flame of destruction, two of the three flames that the Gerudo witches, the Twin Rover, need to complete their dark ritual to bring back the evil King Ganon. So heading over here to Holodrum's cemetery. Since we have to have it be spring, we can't have that. Can't have the vines from summer grow. But spring, we like I said, flowers bloom. So if we look at all the different graves, we notice that there's one that does not have any flowers growing in front of it. That's the grave that we're going to take the secret to. We dig behind the grave, and there's a ghost here. Gigi, do. Hey, why are you in my bedroom? Are you on some sort of errand? Yes. So let's give the ghost that secret that we got from the ghost in Labrina. And then this ghost is going to make us play a little mini game to get the heart container. And just like when Maverick did the linked game, the first secret you get gives you an extra heart container. The happiness secret. So in this game, 13 ghosts are going to appear, and they're going to be blue and red. We have to count which has the more copies, and then tell the ghost which one there's more blue or more red. We have to do it 3 times in a row, and we do that, and we'll get the extra heart container, and also get a secret to take that extra heart container over to Labrina. So like I said, there's 13, so just look at, for the first 2, it's pretty easy to see how many, obviously you can tell there's obviously more blue. But toward like the 3rd one, usually what you end up doing is just look at one color, count how many there are, and remember there's 13 in total. So if you get less than 7 from one color, then you know that that color is the one that there were less of. So you select the other color. The last one, look around, do a quick count. There's, I looked at the blues, there's 6 blue, so that means there had to be 7 red. So we know that there's more red. There we go. And because we got all 3 right, he will give us the heart container and the secret that we can take over to Labrina to get that heart container. I'll teach you a secret so you can get a heart container in Labrina too. There we go. And we'll be heading over now to Labrina. Save our game here. And like I said, we'll keep coming back to Holodrum here whenever we get a new secret in Labrina. And let's head over to Labrina here now. We last left off inside Nayru's house. That's where Impa's staying. The Mako Tree said that we should go there. And Impa's saying that she thinks there's a hidden room somewhere. We just push that little statue out of the way. And we end up here. In a basement. We got the Hog of Ages. For some reason, Data knows it's the Harp of Ages, even though he's just going to be told that it's called the Harp of Ages right now by Nayru. And she left this here because she was afraid that she might get kidnapped. And if that happened, she would need somebody to, be able to travel through time. So she's going to teach us the first song of the harp, and it is the Song of Echoes. And that will allow us to play the harp wherever there is a time portal symbol, and then transfer from one age to the other. But we're going to be limited, like I said, by only being able to play it where there's a place where there's a time portal. Eventually, the final tune we get, the Tune of Ages, lets us jump from past to present or present to past, no matter where you are. But for now, we are limited to jumping between ages only where there is a time portal. And time portals are those weird little symbols on the ground. There's one right outside of Nayru's house, so we'll put that harp to use real quick here. Let's see what it has to say. Hurry, you must save Nayru, the world is falling apart. Alrighty, so let's play our tune here. Here comes the Maku Tree with some new advice. Data, that's the Harp of Ages. Maybe you can use it to open time portals and sail through time. The cave has crumbled in this age, but perhaps in the past you can find a way in. Yeah, the Maku Tree sensed an essence in the Western Woods. When we went to the Western Woods to try to investigate the cave, it collapsed. So we're going to see if we can access that cave in the past. But before we do too much in the past, I will be warping back to the present to give that secret to the Maku Tree, or to Furore, who's inside the Maku Tree. So you see another time portal here. Play the harp. And we get warped back. Now we can head into the Maku Tree and talk with Furore, the Oracle of Secrets. We can give her that secret that ghost just gave us at the beginning of the episode, back in Hologram. And she will transfer a new harp container to us. Let's input the secret. And get our harp container. So yeah, now we basically have 2 more harps than Maverick did when he played through initially on a non-linked game. Because you get the extra harp container from starting in a Heroes game. Now we get the extra harp container, second extra harp container for that secret. Alright. So once again, we're limited by trying to travel through where there's a time portal. But we know there's one right over here to the east of the Maku Tree. So let's take it and head over into the Western Woods. Like the Maku Tree said, there is, maybe we can get into the cave in this age, in the past. First, we got some things to do. We're gonna buy out this guy's shop. We don't need the rings. We technically don't really need the Gasha seeds either, but let's buy everything here. And we also got the Poe clock last episode from another ghost in the graveyard by level 1. And with that Poe clock, we can give it to the mailman here and start the trading sequence. This isn't good. I want to deliver the mail on time, but I can't do it if I don't know the time. Show him the Poe clock? Absolutely. Tick-tock. That tells time. Are you giving me this clock? Don't say a word. Of course you will. What a big help. Here's your reward. Now I'm off to work. I'm a workaholic. And he gives us some stationery. Who will you write to? Well, we're not going to write to anybody, but we do know somebody who needs some stationery. when you were exploring this village in the past, there was this hand in this house that was looking for paper. So let's give him the stationery. And he's going to give us a stink bag, which we won't be able to use for a while. So the next part of the trading sequence isn't going to be as easy as this one right here. Now we have the power bracelet from level 1. We can lift up these stones and head over to the western woods. Luckily in the past, we ain't going to have mischievous fairies altering the way the woods are laid out. But there's still going to be some danger. There'll be more caves and stuff to explore. Now you don't have to go into this cave here. I just wanted to show it off. This could potentially be a shortcut. So we got another heart container piece there. That'll be the 4th. That'll actually give us another heart container. Should be good because the boss of the 2nd level, kind of annoying. Let's just take a shortcut, fall in the pit, move us back. But yeah, we can get that heart container from another location deeper in the woods. So theoretically, after you get that, if you wanted to come back here, you can just jump off the top ledge there and get a shortcut back. But we're not going to need that shortcut because the game's going to give us its own little shortcut. After we do what we need to do here in the woods. What do we need to do? And these bombs have tremendous power. Somewhere in the woods is a tree that bears very special seeds. Okay. Just got to say, I'm looking at this cave, thinking there's treasure inside, but I can't get in with this rock here. If I could just blast it away. And that person talked about Ambi's bombs, so I guess our quest here is to find Ambi's bombs. I'm going to find something that Queen Ambi desires so I don't have to work at Ambi's tower. That guy says he needs to find something Queen Ambi desires. Maybe if we find what she needs or desires, we can trade them for the bombs. Which is exactly what Data is going to do. And these two people give an idea of what we need to find. That kid talks about mystery seeds. And this guy, what did the queen want? Puzzle seeds, enigma seeds? It's a mystery to me. That's right, he wants mystery seeds. But before we gather mystery seeds, let's get this Gasha seed from this treasure chest. And we get introduced to these annoying enemies that you can't defeat normal ways. You usually have to push them into pits. Now in Oracle of Seasons, if you have the magnetic gloves, you can pull, and there's a magnetic sphere around. You can pull the magnetic sphere onto them and squish them with that. You can also shoot them with your slingshot. Are you also searching for that which Ambi desires? You should not go further. There are hordes of terrible beasts. With a gale seed. That creates like a little like a tornado that whips them away. So there's those little holes there. This bush looks suspicious. Bone it down. I was gonna say this book. I guess I must be thinking of the book that Maple wants. She'll be in the trading sequence later. So we got another heart here. Like I said, if you need it for whatever reason to go back, you can just jump off the right there, and that'll take you back to the entrance of the woods. But you have to go deeper into the woods to find those mystery seeds. Love the seed. This secret is all the rage among Deku scrubs now. Want to hear the rest? Absolutely. Love the seed. Next is, there's the password. And if you remember when Data and even Maverick, when they played through Seasons, there's that one Deku scrub on the way to the Sunken City, where he was singing a song very similar to Love the Seed. And if you talked with him and said you liked the song he was singing, he would refill your seed bag. He's the one that we're going to have to take that secret to, and that's how we're going to get the upgraded seed bag in a Linked Ages game. With the Linked Seasons game, you saw when I did with Maverick, you got the upgraded seed satchel when you gave the secret to Tingle, the fairy. Some more rupees, nice. And this way is just going to take us to a dead end, but I still wanted to just show it off. Let's get rid of this guy. Yeah, never mind. So we have this these Deku squares. You notice there's a whole bunch of them. There was one selling for 50, then 30, then 10. They're all selling shields. It's important that you have to have a shield before we go into the next dungeon, because we're going to run into those spiny enemies that can only be defeated by letting them ram you while you have your shield out, and then that flips them over onto their back. And then we can target their soft underbelly. Just like how Mario can't jump on their backs, well, Data here can't hurt them while they're on their feet. Gotta put them on their back. And now it's time to grab those mystery seeds. And the game conveniently gives you a mystery owl right there that tells you to try on things. So like that kid said, he threw a mystery seed on owl statue. Let's do the same thing. Do not forget to feed me mystery seeds. So yeah, the owl basically is reminding you, maybe see an owl statue, throw a mystery seed on it, and it will usually give you a clue about maybe how to defeat an enemy or solve a puzzle in the dungeon. Now luckily we don't have to go all the way back to the beginning of the forest, because once we get down here, a soldier's gonna come in. I'm gonna have a shortcut here. Those are the mystery seeds Queen Ambi has been demanding. Nice work, kid. I'll take you to the palace. Not bad, kid. You found them. Now come with me to meet Queen Ambi. And the goal is just going to take us straight through the palace. We're going to explore the palace later on. But notice how it's just a straight shot up. Queen Ambi, he says he wishes to pay tribute. He brings the mystery seeds your majesty has been seeking. What have you brought before me? You just said the mystery seeds. But yeah, that whole thing going straight up, it's going to come into play in a little bit. Mystery seeds. Nayru desires mystery seeds more than anything else. She'll be most pleased. But what name do you go, boy? Data. I offer a reward, Data. Bring it here. And just like I said earlier in the episode, our reward for getting the mystery seeds is going to be bombs. Ambi's bombs. And we start off with 10. Throughout the game, we'll be able to increase our bomb capacity. The palace is very large. You'll not be able to find a way out alone. What do you mean? Like I said, it's just straight up. All Data has to do is turn around, spin around 180 degrees, and walk straight ahead. Now, here comes Nayru, possessed by Varen. Data, you've done well. First you let me through the barrier. Now you bring me mystery seeds. Such a nice boy. Taking advantage of people's kindness is too easy. This makes one less thing that can obstruct my ambitions. But these mystery seeds are unpleasant. Their sight and smell, anyhow. And that's a little clue to a future boss battle. We eventually will have to fight Varen. And when we fight Varen, mystery seeds are going to be useful against her, because like she said, she can't stand the sight or the smell of them. And now she's basically appeasing Ambi's ego, saying like, hey, you're going to be the greatest queen to ever live if you build this tower, and I'm going to help you build the tower by basically making it so the time stands still. Apparently she thinks that if she does that, people won't have to sleep, but they still have to sleep even if the sun stays up. It's just natural. We are close to the age of shadow, but it's still premature. The true shadow will fall when the black tower reaches the heavens, and I climb to its highest turret. Then it will come. Ha 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 ha. That's what, kid. Andrew was most pleased. You may now go. Don't load around here too much, kid. And we're not going to stay much around here much longer either because, it's like 20 minutes, so it's time to end the episode. So we'll just go in here real quick, save our game, and then we'll start back here in the next episode. Take care, have a good one. Thanks for